Kevin Costner's Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1 has sparked a range of reactions, from disappointment to admiration, though it is clear that the film falls short of the epic expectations many had. At its core, the film is not inherently bad. Rather, it feels disjointed and struggles to find its footing amidst the weight of its ambitions. While many will undoubtedly enjoy the film, particularly fans of the Western genre, it fails on several levels, leaving others feeling underwhelmed, especially those anticipating a cinematic masterpiece. One of the primary issues with Horizon is its sprawling narrative, which introduces a vast array of characters and plotlines, often without adequate development or context. The film throws so many characters at the audience that it's difficult to keep track of who is who, let alone form any meaningful connection with them. Character development is scant, and relationships between characters seem to materialize out of thin air. Characters fall in love, break down in tears, or show up with no clear explanation or build-up. This lack of coherence leaves the viewer feeling adrift, unsure of who to root for or why certain events are happening. It becomes apparent that much of the film's content likely ended up on the cutting room floor, leaving the final product feeling rushed and incomplete. Visually, Horizon has moments of beauty, but these are few and far between. While some have praised the cinematography, others find it underwhelming, lacking the grandeur and sweeping vistas typically associated with the Western genre. The film relies heavily on medium shots, with little in the way of the epic wide-angle shots that give Westerns their distinctive cinematic feel. As a result, the film often feels more like a television miniseries from the late 90s than a feature film meant for the big screen. This is particularly disappointing when compared to recent films like Dune or Oppenheimer, where the big screen experience significantly enhances the viewer's immersion. The production design also comes under scrutiny, with some elements feeling too polished or artificial. Costumes and sets are either pristine or overly dirty, with no in-between, giving the film a somewhat sanitized feel. Gone are the gritty, sweaty characters and environments that once made Westerns feel so authentic. Instead, Horizon often feels too clean, too staged, losing the visceral quality that could have made it more engaging. The film's music, too, fails to leave a lasting impact. It's serviceable but lacks the emotional depth or resonance that could have elevated the film's more poignant moments. Instead, the score feels like background noise, present but not particularly noteworthy. One of the film's most glaring missteps is its ending. As the first part of a four-part saga, Horizon should have left audiences on the edge of their seats, eager for the next installment. Instead, the film concludes with a long montage of scenes from the upcoming parts, revealing far too much and dampening the anticipation. This decision feels like a missed opportunity, as it robs the film of the cliffhanger tension that could have made for a stronger finish. Despite its flaws, Horizon isn't without its merits. The film does a commendable job of depicting the harsh realities of life in the American West, showing the savagery and struggles faced by both settlers and the native populations. The portrayal of these conflicts is well handled, providing a sense of the brutality and complexity of the era. This aspect of the film gives it a sense of authenticity and weight, even if the overall execution is lacking. Kevin Costner's passion for the project is evident, and it's clear that he has a grand vision for the saga. The film touches on many aspects of Western expansion and the birth of America, from the clash between settlers and Native Americans to the allure of the lawless frontier. However, this ambitious scope may also be its downfall, as the film attempts to juggle too many storylines and characters at once, leading to a muddled and uneven narrative. In the end, Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1 is a mixed bag. It's a film with potential, and there are elements that suggest the remaining chapters could improve upon this shaky start. The story itself is intriguing, and there are hints of deeper, more engaging plotlines waiting to be explored. However, this first installment struggles to stand on its own, hindered by poor editing, lackluster writing, and a disjointed structure. For those who are invested in the Western genre or are fans of Kevin Costner, Horizon may still be worth watching. It's not a complete failure, and there are moments of enjoyment to be found. However, it's hard to shake the feeling that this film could have been much more. As it stands, Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1, is a film that falls somewhere between a 6 and 7 out of 10. A decent effort that misses the mark but leaves room for improvement in the subsequent parts. Whether or not those parts will elevate the saga to the epic status Costner aims for remains to be seen. Until then, Horizon is a film that, while watchable, is unlikely to leave a lasting impression.